Most people wake up, go to work, and hope for the best. Meanwhile, the rich keep getting richer not because they're smarter or luckier, but because they play by a completely different set of rules. Rules that nobody taught you in school. Rules that your parents probably never knew. Rules that banks, employers, and even financial advisors don't want you to discover. Today, I'm going to expose 9 brutal money rules that the wealthy have quietly followed for generations while the rest of the world stays trapped in the rat race. This isn't theory, this is the hidden operating system of real wealth, and if you apply even half of these rules, your financial life will never be the same. Let's start with Rule 1. Rule 1: Money loves speed, not patience. That's what they tell you, right? The truth is, the rich don't wait, they move fast. While the average person hesitates, overanalyzes, and waits for the perfect moment, the wealthy take calculated, decisive action. They understand that money flows to those who act quickly because opportunities don't last. A real estate deal, a business partnership, a stock market dip, these windows stay open for days, sometimes hours. The rich have cash ready, knowledge ready, and a network ready to pull the trigger instantly. Here's the hard reality: speed creates momentum. Momentum creates results. Results attract more money. It's a flywheel. If you take 3 weeks to decide on an investment, someone else takes it in 3 hours. If you spend months building the perfect business plan, someone else launches, fails, learns, and pivots all before you even start. The rule is simple: train yourself to decide faster. Educate yourself daily so you can trust your gut. Keep liquid capital available, and most importantly, the rich act on 70% information, while the poor wait for 100% and miss the boat entirely.
Rule number 2. Your network is your net worth, but not how you think. Everyone says, network is net worth, and you've probably heard it 1,000 times. But the rich don't just collect business cards or add random people on LinkedIn. That's not networking, that's collecting clutter. The real rule: the wealthy build deep, mutually beneficial relationships with a small group of high-value people. Not friends, not fans, allies, people who can open doors, share insider knowledge, and collaborate on deals that none of them could do alone. Here's the uncomfortable truth: your current circle probably keeps you poor. Not because they're bad people, but because they think like you. They have the same fears, the same salary caps, the same limiting beliefs. If you ask them about investing $10,000, they'll say, "That's risky." If you ask them about quitting your job to start a business, they'll say, "Are you crazy?" The rich do the opposite. They intentionally surround themselves with people who are smarter, richer, and more experienced than them. They pay for mentors. They join mastermind groups. They attend exclusive events not to show off, but to absorb the energy, language, and thinking patterns of the top 1%. Here's the practical rule: every single week, reach out to one person who is ahead of you in life. Not to ask for a favor, to add value to them. Share an article. Give genuine praise. Offer your skills for free. Build the relationship without expectation. Over time, these connections become your greatest asset, far more valuable than any stock or property. Remember, money flows through people. If you want more money, connect with more powerful people. It's that simple and that hard. Rule number 3. Debt is a weapon, not a curse. Most people are terrified of debt. They've been taught that all debt is bad, that you should pay off your credit cards, avoid loans, and live within your means. And for the average person, that's actually good advice. But the rich don't play by average rules. The real rule: the wealthy use good debt as a tool to buy assets that generate cash flow, while the poor use bad debt to buy things that lose value. This is the single biggest difference in how the two groups handle borrowing. Here's the breakdown. Bad debt: credit cards for shopping, car loans for luxury vehicles, personal loans for vacations. These take money out of your pocket every single month and never give anything back. Good debt: a mortgage on a rental property that pays for itself. A business loan to buy equipment that doubles production. Leverage to buy stocks or real estate that appreciate faster than the interest rate. The rich understand this deeply. They borrow money at 5% and invest it in opportunities that return 15%, 20%, or even 50%. They keep the spread, the difference between what they pay and what they earn. Over time, this spread compounds into massive wealth. Here's the uncomfortable truth: if you're afraid of all debt, you're cutting yourself off from one of the most powerful wealth-building tools in existence. The ultra-rich don't avoid debt, they master it. They know exactly how much leverage to use, when to use it, and when to pull back. The practical rule. Stop thinking of debt as bad. Start thinking of it as a tool. Before you borrow anything, ask yourself, will this purchase put money back into my pocket or take money out? If the answer is the first, go for it. If it's the second, run away. The rich don't borrow to consume. They borrow to create. And that mindset shift changes everything.